Anderson. 49-yard punt. A loss of 11 on the return point. They got that touchdown just before the end of the first half.
These fans are getting into it now, aren't they? They love their defense here in the Meadowlands.
And off Bell. Eric Howard stopped him after a pickup of 2 yards.
And these guys are playing well, and John Robinson knew last night it was going to be tough, that these guys are so solid and so fundamental that you're not going to get any gimmies. Everything you're going to do, you have to earn.
2nd and 8. Up the middle, Anderson. Into some very thick traffic hit by Kennard, who's hurt.
I think Kennard hurt himself on that hit. He was just waiting for him in there, Pat. Kennard is the free safety. Now you see Flipper Anderson, he's going to run it in. Now once he runs it in, Kennard is just going to be waiting for him. Kennard can see the ball coming and Flipper Anderson coming. And he just waited and put a lick on him. But in putting the lick, he got licked.
Anderson saw Kennard coming as well.
That's a tough thing. You don't know whether you concentrate.
Anderson comes wide left. Eller is to the right. Eller Holohan in motion. Everett back to throw. To Ron Brown. Bounds and a Rams first down.
Yeah,
by Williams.
This is another way to use speed, is you can use speed either by going deep and going in or coming across on a diagonal. And that's what the Rams are doing here. They're taking Ron Brown, one of the fastest guys in football. See him coming across the field right here? You use your speed on depth or you use it on width. That's a new play the Rams have been working on for a couple of weeks. The diagonal to Ron Brown. Everett
overthrows Damon Johnson, who was pretty well covered by Barry Williams.
Let's watch the blocking on Lawrence Taylor here. Now they have a tight end on him, so that delays them just enough. And they bring the guard out on him, Tom Newberry. Newberry comes out and kicks him out. So in the second half, they're blocking Taylor different ways every down.
And you just about have to do that.
You know, if you leave one guy out there like this on an island with him, he'll kill you.
Here comes again. Everett. Intended for Holohan.
Another way to do it, if you're going to be left on an island like this, like Pankey here, you got to hold him. Herb Pankey got away with this one. Watch him. He just grabs Taylor and just jerks him down. They didn't see that one. Then it was Leonard Marshall who made Jim Everett throw it when he didn't want to.
And it brings up a third down situation. 3rd and 10. Operating from their own 27-yard line with 9.5 minutes left, third quarter.
Pankey knew last night we talked to him he was going to have his work cut out for him today. Because this guy just keeps coming all the time.
Everett up into the pocket to Buford McGee. And McGee will have a Rams first down out of bounds at about the 48, knocked out by Sheldon White. 22-yard pickup for the Rams.
Now you'll see what they do if we just let this run, that the Giants are all getting deep. You see the zone here. Now if we can stop it here, you can see how they got their zone and their zone deep here. So you have areas underneath here, and that's where the Rams hit. That's where the Rams hit this one to McGee. Last time when Everett had 18 straight, that's how he did it. Run them off and hit underneath.
Last couple of weeks, Buford McGee has come up with some clutch catches. This is Bell. Wrapped up by Eric Dorsey. Maybe 2 yards. beautiful, beautiful day in the New York area. What a sight that is. (7-6) the Rams.
This is what it's all about. Playoffs, then championship game, then the winner of that goes to the Super Bowl.
Blitz coming. Intended for a hold hand, knocked down by Mike Collins.
Hey, that is two things. Again, pressure. Watch the middle. You see how they're putting the pressure up the middle, making Everett, again, throw when he's not ready. Not letting him step up. He throws out here, and then on the other end, very good coverage by Mark Collins. That Collins has been all over the field today.
He's had a very effective day.
Well, the Rams have tried to get the ball to Flipper Anderson 6 times today. They've only completed 1, and that was a touchdown.
This is a Ram timeout. As Everett takes the stroll over to the bench, they lead by a point. San Francisco 49ers.
Ronnie Lott's still something. I was watching a little game yesterday, and the first thing I saw was Ronnie Lott intercept one and run it in.
Another giant blitz. Eller back, knocked out of bounds and knocked the ball loose. Incomplete. Hit by Perry Williams. And Collins again.
That again was a good rush. The Giants are rushing a lot better than I thought, and they're making Everett just get back and get rid of that ball sometimes before he wants to. Then on the other end, they have that good coverage. Remember, Lawrence Taylor just broke an ankle about a month ago. Looks like he was limping a little after that.
Rams continue to kick away from Meggett, and the ball goes out of bounds. And the Giants will take over with 8:25 remaining.
Sometimes like this, they just have to build it up on the run.
First down, Giants, at their own 18. Anderson and Cardinal behind Sims. The handoff is to Anderson. Weaves his way for 4 yards. Mike Wilshire brought him down.
Hey, that's what two linebackers do when they get together. They just sit and spit. There's Taylor and Banks, two of the best players in the National Football League, two of the best linebackers. And if they are going to continue to stop this Ram team, these guys have to be a big part of it. Looks like Taylor is arguing that he wants another way to rush.
2nd and 6. Handoff Anderson again. Kevin Green picked him up. 6-yard gain.
The Giant offense is having more success running inside than I thought they'd be able to, and I think you got to give credit to that inside group there, to Bart Oates, the center, and Roberts and Eric Moore.
This is one that had a great career with the Rams, Dennis Harrah.
Yeah, he sure did. He was one of the first weightlifters of football players. In fact, his nickname was Hercules. They called him Hercules, for short. But he was one of the first guys that had that big pumped up muscle look, and he was a heck of a player.
Lives down West Virginia. Up here visiting the Rams. Here's Anderson. Again, he picks his way for good yardage. Stopped by Jerry Gray.
And again, they're able to work that middle. And here's the offensive lineman. You know, the Rams have always had great running backs. And maybe the reason they've had great running backs is that they've had great offensive linemen. Look at these guys who've been in the Pro Bowl. Or maybe because they've had great running backs, these guys have been great. Or maybe these guys have made the running back. You know what I'm saying?
3 of them still active.
Yeah.
About that much short. With 7 minutes exactly left, third quarter. Bill Parcells has made up his mind that we're going to run this thing.
I don't know. I always think that this short yardage situation is a great down. It's like a free down. It's a great down to go play pass and throw a deep one.
That's what Bill Sims is going to do. Couldn't get it out of there.
Of course, it didn't work. But as he was trying, though, he just look. He's holding the ball too low. He gets it down there, and he never gets that thing up. I mean, that ball is just thrown too